Hello everyone, Spencer Conover, Assistant Director, Pasco County Animal Services, coming at you today, not from the shelter, from my home in Land O'Lakes, practicing a little social distancing today as we go through our COVID-19 situation. We wanted to come to you today with some updates about the shelter, talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on, the services we're still able to provide the community as we go through all of this craziness, and a little bit about what you guys have already done. Let's start with that. Our shelter, Rachel posted a video and a little picture on Saturday, and the response has been incredible. We are seeing, guys, empty kennels in our shelter right now, which is absolutely incredible. Through this entire terrible situation that we're all navigating right now in the world, Pasco County citizens have come through for the shelter and helped us get our animals back to their owners more than ever, adopting our animals more than ever, and taking them into their rescue partners more than ever. As of this morning, we're filming this on Monday, the 30th. We are less than 60 animals in our shelter right now. And that's huge due to some of the restrictions that we've had to make. One thing that we've done is for those 60 animals and the emergencies that we're still taking in, we'll get to that in a minute. But we want to make sure these guys have loving homes as well. So our shelter has committed to remaining open as long as we can. What we're doing is we're asking folks if they can, please make an appointment online if you want to come down and visit any of our adoptable animals. If you're with a rescue group and you want to come see any of our animals, make sure you pop online and make an appointment. It's super simple. We're partnering with Best Friends Animal Society and Orange County Animal Services with a new software. They're able to make appointments. Rachel's going to put the link right below this video. It's on our main webpage, www.mypasco.net/PAS. You'll see a big, huge button right there. It says online scheduling. There you can make appointments. We're limiting, one of the ways that we're protecting our public, protecting our team members, is we're limiting 5 appointments every hour, and we're gonna limit those group sizes as well to a maximum of 4 people. We wanna make sure those animals are getting out, but our citizens are staying safe. A couple things we've had to restrict recently, you guys may have heard. Our animal control officers are going to be less in the field, interacting with the public as much as possible. That's a recommendation on that social distancing. Our officers are still responding to emergencies. Our officers are still responding to injured and sick animals. But a lot of those calls that we've been going out on that level of service that we provided our community over the last several years, we're having to hold back on that for the foreseeable future. So if you have any questions about the services that our animal control officers are providing at this time, please give us a call, 813-929-1212. We're happy to answer any of those questions. The other thing that we're doing on our end is trying to keep our team members as safe as possible. A lot of other shelters around the country right now, in order to ensure that services can't operate in the off chance that a team member becomes infected with an infectious disease, we've split our team into 2 teams, Team A and Team B, and we're actually working opposite ends of the week so that half of our team is not interacting with the other half to try to keep as many team members as healthy as possible. Our animal control officers, because they're not in the field as much, have pitched in. They're a part of teams as well. They're helping out in the shelter too, taking care of all the animals and taking care of the services that you guys need that we're still able to provide. We want to make sure that the foot traffic, like I mentioned, is as little as possible at the shelter, and because our animals are as low as they are, and we want our community to help keep us that way, we have suspended volunteer shifts and community service shifts at the shelter for the foreseeable future. We absolutely hate doing that. We love our volunteers out at the shelter, and we know the success that we had would not be possible without the volunteers, but a lot of our volunteers are a little older. A lot of them are working with the public, so we want to make sure everyone, once again, is as safe as possible. We want to kick those volunteer shifts off as soon as we can. So as soon as everything's safe and ready to go, we're going to be getting everybody back out to the shelter. In addition to that, our volunteer coordinator, Sarah Sukram, and our education outreach coordinator, Rachel Stever, are working on ways that volunteers can still help the shelter. If you are a volunteer and watching this, keep your ear out, keep your eye out to your email. We may have some really cool ideas, and you guys can help us get animals into new homes from your home. The other thing we wanted to clear up is our foster. You guys have seen around the country, a lot of different shelters around the country are offering these foster programs, pickup, drive-through, everything needs to go to foster. We are very blessed in Pasco County that we don't have to offer emergency foster at this point. It is an option for us, but currently our only 2 foster programs are neonatal or underage kittens, and then sick animals that are ready to go for adoption. So if you guys have an opportunity to foster any of those particular animals in your home, please reach out. But at this time, we're not looking at getting healthy adoptable animals into foster homes. We're going to get them into adopted homes and to transfer rescue. Last but not least, one thing I wanted to touch on is, as you guys know, it is getting warmer outside, which is good to defeat COVID-19. but it means kitten season is right around the corner, and we're already seeing litters of neonatal kittens coming into our shelter. So now more than ever, with the restricted services that we're having at the shelter because of COVID-19, we need our citizens' help with our Leave Them Be program. We launched it last year, huge success, and we saw 30% less kittens coming to the shelter and 40% increase in people helping us in the community with the services that are provided out there. We know that our services are restricted, guys, but Rachel's going to drop down all the information below for our Leave Them Be program. If you guys could please help us out. And once again, if you have any questions about it, our shelter is happy to help. www.mypassco.net/PAS or hit us up 813-929-1212. Thank you all so much for your support, our advocates, our volunteers, everyone in the community that's really helping us through these tough times. The animals in the shelter and the animals in the community absolutely appreciate it. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you at Pasco County Animal Services real soon. Thank you, guys.